Hi there, this is Stone and Clockwork, or as most of you probably know me, Stevie Love. I have decided to recently start doing some of my Wi-Fi battles and posting them here, and kind of give some pointers if anybody wants anything, and just general fun stuff. I'll also be doing some videos on team building and creative movesets for some things you wouldn't expect. This is going to be my first video upload of a Wi-Fi battle with Sara Pfeiffer, I believe is how it's pronounced, from Team Beast on Facebook. This was a pretty good battle. It started out going back both ways a lot early on, but as you'll see, I did about midway get the upper hand, and that is this one beastly ass Pokemon is really what gave me the win, as usual. She leads out with a Whimsicott, which I'm expecting, typical Tailwind Leech Seed thing, but she goes for something I don't see often in the beginning, and she ends up outrunning my Aerodactyl, which I didn't expect, so she goes for a Substitute, which is fine. I go for a Taunt, which will end up causing her to force a switch. Because she's clearly scarfed into Substitute. So she switches into Tentacool, who is going to, and I'm stealth rocking, so on the switch, so, she avoids that one with her Tentacool the first time. But I do outspeed the Tentacool and go for an Earthquake, which honestly, given Tentacool's defenses, she must have put a little bit of effort values into it, because physical defenses, Tentacool's kind of lacking. And he goes for an Ice Beam that would have just about flat out killed me had it not been for those random 6 EVs that went into special defense. So I get off another Earthquake and the Tentacool goes out because of its life orb. And it comes in with Whimsicott, so I just it goes for a Leech Seed, which it'll end up killing me at the end of this turn. But honestly, at this point, Aerodactyl's done more than he's supposed to. So I go in for a Stone Edge, just try to get a little bit of damage in before I go out. Which ends up doing a sizable amount of damage to a defensive Whimsicott. And the Leech Seed will sap me and take me out, which is fine, I kind of saw it coming. And here's where I go for Abraham, who's my Crobat, and he's been a bro on my team since I caught him in my first run of Diamond in the as a Golbat against in Victory Rip. So goes into Dusclops. I was kind of, I guess she was predicting a Poison or Flying type attack. I'm actually going for a U-turn with a Bug Gym. So it's going to be pretty strong, but not going to do much against an Eviolite Dusclops since it's not very effective. So he's going to come back, and I'm going to go in to Oyobi, who really lives up to his name. I named him after a Magic the Gathering card from the Kamigawa block. It's named Oyobi Who Split the Heavens, and he really does that here. After getting off this Dragon Dance, he just starts tearing everything apart. That Will-O-Wisp would have shut it down, but it's the trade-off you get with low accuracy. So it comes with the Whimsicott, and after the one Dragon Dance, I'm gonna pretty much outrun it anyway, but because of the switch, speed doesn't matter. So Crunch takes it out, and that gets rid of the fastest thing on her team. She's going to play with the Dusclops, and after 2 Stealth Rocks and the U-turn, I figure Life Orb, Sheer Force boosted Crunch, after Dragon Dance will probably pretty much just take it out, which it does, being super effective against Ghost types. So at this point in the battle, things are going pretty well for me. I'm only down 1 man, and in comes Umbreon, which I really expected to stall the fuck out of me, but it didn't do anywhere near as much as I expected. 12% taken off from the Stealth Rock, and then almost OHKOing it with a Waterfall. But after that curse, I pretty much knew the Umbreon was going to go down, and I think she did too. So I just finished off with an Ice Punch on my next turn. because that one curse is not going to give it anywhere near enough of a boost. And here comes the one thing that gives me the most trouble on her team is this Vaporeon. It's a bitch and a half. I go for a crunch, and you know, being Vaporeon, bulky water type, all that massive amount of HP, not gonna do as much as I had hoped for. And he's gonna go for a Toxic. And at this point, it's me fighting the clock. I'm gonna restore what are leftovers, that's just what Vaporeons do. And I'm going to lose a little from Poison because that's just what Vaporeons do. And he goes for a Protect, which I don't know why I wasn't expecting it, but I just didn't, so I went for an attack. So this next turn I'm going to go for a little more. I'm going to go for damage again, expecting her not to try for a Protect again in a row. So I get off some pretty sizable damage, but not going to be enough to take her out. And she gets off a Wish. Well, at this point, I know in the next turn, or beginning of the turn after that, she's getting a bunch of health back, and leftovers on top of that, and she's probably going to Protect. So, which she does. But I got smart after the last time, and I went for Dragon Dance instead. That way I can boost up a little more and take that extra bit of health she's going to get back and go for another KO. To restore a little more health, well, a lot of more health from the Wish, and then a little more from the leftovers. So I'm going to go for a Crunch here. Everything else in his move slots are either just a boosting move or resisted by water types. And being as bulky as Vaporeon is, I'm just going for a neutral move. And this last thing coming in, how low Oyobi was getting a Magnezone. Honestly, this could have turned around if that Magnezone had a Focus Sash. Because if we took down Oyobi, I was going to have to completely set up something else new, and while I'm doing that, he could start setting up for a sweep, because I have to start setting up my other stuff. But I ended up getting the win, and that was a great game for me, and she did pretty well, especially considering what she was using, what she was up against. I guess you guys didn't get to see most of my team this time, but I'm sure that'll change in battles to come. That Gallade there, just to the right of Oyobi, is completely bro tier and destroys everything. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I hope you liked the video, and a shout out to Sarah. Thanks for a great game. And if anybody else wants to battle, I'll at some point get around to posting my friend code on my profile, so just challenge me in the comments or whatever, or send me a PM or something. Or if you're part of Team Beast, just message me on Facebook. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.